Hello guys, Crudeless here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 3. In the last episode we defeated the Dragon Slayer armor and we ventured up into the Grand Archives in Lothric. And we discovered some nasty things about the Pontiff Suleiman, what he was doing there. And this time we are going to continue off in the Grand Archives, but first off we gotta do some stuff down here in Firelink Shrine. We do have a lot of souls. 82,000 in fact, so let's level up a couple times. And there are some more stuff that we have to take care of as well. So let's get some more dexterity, I think. That's a good idea.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Oh, I have changed the volume up quite a bit now. Hang on a second. That might be better. So before we leave, remember a couple episodes ago we sent out Grey Rat to pillage in Lothric Castle, and he told us that he knew the place like the back of his hand, but that it was a death trap. So we are going to have a chat with Patches about this, because he's curious about Grey Rat, of course. They knew each other from back in the day, and Grey Rat helped out Patches by releasing him from his cell, I believe. So let's have a chat with him.
Hey, what happened to Grey Rat anyhow? I haven't seen him at all lately. Well, if you know where he scurried off to, be sure and tell me. But I need to stock up, and if he's gone and croaked, he'll have left a gold mine. Off to Lothric, the castle of no return. That old thief's lost it if he thinks he has a chance in there. It's not like he's new to this game. What's got into him? That old thief. He's really lost it this time.
So now he won't really sell you any items until he has returned. Because he's going to take a look and to see if he can find Grey Rat, in fact. And here we get the seed of a giant tree. The seed of a giant tree makes enemies react to invaders. The giant trees were also known as Watcher trees, and their seeds unmask invaders. When used effectively, these seeds will help counter dark spirits. So this one works in PvP. You can use it to make enemies react to invading NPCs, and they'll be attacked, but we can use it for some other purpose, in fact. Should we do that now? No, I'm gonna save that till later, in fact. Just thinking out loud, guys. Now I want to make my way back to the Duke's Archives, and then we will continue off to the top in there. So let's go to the bonfire. And then we're gonna move up to the Grand Archives. Not gotten any new bonfires up there yet, but we can travel to this one at least. Man, we look badass currently with the Nemesis. Oh my god, we look so cool. But we were talking a lot about Pontiff Suleiman and how he kind of split the Duke's Archives, the scholars in there, into two. Some followed the Profane Flame, others stayed here, and I guess they found like a disparity in what they wanted to do with the linking of the fire. So these guys that stayed here, they wanted to relink the fire basically. Or relink the fire, keep linking the fire to keep the Age of Fire going, while the dudes that went to the Profane Flame, they thought that there were some other possibilities for humanities. Now we've gone through most of the stuff down there, haven't we? I think we cleared all of it. In fact, there is some enemies over there though. So now it's time we head up here to the rooftops. Oh yes, it is. We can go up this ladder, no, this staircase here, and you can see some more of these guys here, and they're drenched in wax. There must be some. And there are also a ton of these arms sticking out of here, so we want to avoid these guys for now, as we will be able to come back here pretty soon. I think we'll get a pretty nice ring here coming up. Titanite scale. Really nice. But these are of course the scholars that remained, and somehow they have become... Well, we might as well check out the scholar's stick when we are done with this room here. Come on. Let's get rid of this crystal lizard if we can before we get cursed. Come on. I think I want to equip my curse bite ring in fact, because we do have that one. And then we can go past these things to get the item over there. Hopefully. Do I have anything that can remove curse? No, I don't think so. Interesting. But yeah, well, let's take a look at that candlestick while we wait for the curse buildup to go down. The candlestick covered in ivory scales, once used by the scholars of the Great Archives. This served as their guiding light, as well as a tool of self-restraint. Even today, wielders of this weapon benefit from it, the resulting sorcery strengthening properties. Guiding light candle provides a temporary source of light, which reveals additional guidance. So it gives you a guiding light. Is it similar to the spell we have? Seek guidance, reveals more help and signs without using ember. Perhaps it is. Let's run in here and try to get the item now. Hope we don't die. The Fleshbite Ring also works well against curses, as this is the last bite ring, I believe. It raises resistance to all of these different effects like bleeding, poison, and curse. This one gives the resistance to all of them, as you can see. Pretty nice resistance as well, 40 resistance to all of them. But we are going to be going out into the rooftops now, so no more curse buildup for us. Now we get some closer looks at those angels there. And the Dragon Slayer soul referred to those as the pilgrim angels. Wasn't that the word? Let's take a look. They were referred to as... Where is it? The pilgrim butterfly, in fact. Not the angels, but I call them angels. The pilgrim butterflies. So, I still think that this might be a sound idea that those pilgrims were the... went here to Lothric from New Londor. Or New Londor, what am I saying? From Londor to come here and ascend into the sky. Perhaps they were the heavenly children of Guinevere. Who knows? We gotta continue taking on these gargoyles here. We've seen these before, but these guys have heads, in fact. So you can do a visceral attack on them. The guys down in the profane capital didn't have the heads, so we couldn't do any visceral attacks on those. We got a Titanite chunk. So there is similarity here as well. As you can see, these dudes wield the flame, very much like the profane flame down in the profane capital. And we see a clear link between Pontiff Sulivan and these other dudes. There you can see some of those guys that we got the storyteller staff from. I have it with me here. Staff of a heretic storyteller who shares tales of the painted world to forlorn souls. The storytellers too are wretched beings with no place to go. Their body, soul, and even their staves are all tainted through and through. Poison spores. These are down there. We are going to jump down there. We're going to do that right now, in fact. Let's equip the good old cat ring, and then we're gonna hop on down. This place is really easy to miss, though, because you really think that you might die when you fall down here, but in fact you will survive. You will survive! Let's make our way over here. And we find the hollow gem. As we found some of those before. That's the Red Eye Knight we killed in the last episode. Or kicked off the ledge, in fact. Titanite chunks. And yeah, the hollow gem. Finding this right here next to those storytellers. We found those storytellers on this path of sacrifices. And some of these trees here look strangely like those hollows that started to turn into trees. Let's try to get rid of these guys before they... I should have killed the guy in the middle there because he ascends the other guys. Because they go crazy. Come on. As you can see, they freaking crazy. I'm gonna try to take them down before we get our asses handed to us. Let's heal up a bit. Oh my god, look at that fire. Come here. I'm getting plastered here. Oh my god. Let's try to run away. Run away! And there's the poison cloud. Luckily though, we can just wait for them to attack. And oh, there's the scream. Luckily though, it didn't happen that quickly, so we go. No loot though. Unfortunately, no more lore of these guys. Now we could walk out on the rooftop there. I don't think there are any items out there. We're gonna have a look anyway, to be certain. And from here we can get a couple of nice view of down there, I think. I think we're heading down there eventually. And we can see the bridges from here. That's the upper bridge, and that's the one where we fought the Dragon Slayer armor down there. But nothing here on this side. But on the other side... This is kind of easy to miss though. This whole area down here. I missed it the first time I played through the game, and I missed it the second time. But the third time, I found the place. So that tells you something about this little area here. Because to get out of here, you have to jump down there. And you can roll down here through this hole here, I think. No, you can't. Okay, then we gotta make it the jump. Come on. There we go. And this is like the lever that we... the ledge we saw from back in... after we fought the Crystal Sage there. And here we find the Titanite Scale. 3 of those. And here is Grey Rat. Rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace. Grey Rat's ashes. Umbral ash of Grey Rat of the undead settlement. With this, the shrine handmaid will prepare new items. Grey Rat was a thief who fancied himself a martyr for the poor, which is what drove him to climb the wall. That was what drove him to climb the wall in the first place, and he got trapped in Lothric, a high wall of Lothric. But now he went up to into the castle, and it was his bane. So, rest in peace. Did we have a shortcut on the opposite side? I think we do, in fact. Yeah, we do. So let's dump our head in candle wax, and then we can roll over to the opposite side if we can get away from these thralls here. They're just throwing stuff at me. But that was it for that area. And we can return and give the Grey Rat's ashes to the handmaiden, and she will sell all of his items. Or no, that's not correct. I think she will sell... Oh, yes, she will sell all of the items. And I think she will also sell us as you can see now, these things won't harm us, as I said previously. And she will also sell some of her stuff that she already had to a discounted price, because Grey Rat sells like things like firebombs cheaper. So that's nice to know. There we go. These arms are disturbing. What are those? So yeah, that's really nice to know. We can just give her those, and Grey Rat will also come back with Grey Rat. What am I saying? Patches will come back with some additional items. Let's equip the Estus ring instead. I need that healing, man. We have so much health as we do. We need that healing. The upcoming parts here on the roofs, they are quite difficult, in fact. Luckily we have a pretty amazing shield though, so we're gonna be carried by that. As you can see, really helps out, especially with the fire resistance of the Black Knight shield. Is really good against these guys. Come on, let me get a stagger in. There we go. Oh, I didn't get the hit there. That's unfortunate. Come on. Now, what I was saying with this guy isn't tricky at all, in fact, but you gotta fight 2 of them at a time eventually, so... Come on, don't do the shield bash. There we go. Oh! What was that? I'd never seen that one before. That was pretty cool. Let's heal up. After we've seen that one. There we go. Now, as I was saying, these guys have their heads, but the ones in the profane capsule, they are decapitated. That's interesting because the whole Basin of Vows thing that we got, we don't have it now, but we did get it previously. It told us of the... oh, double crystal lizard! And of course there is another dude coming for us. Yeah, I don't think we can get this one. Oh, let's not leave this. Let's let it go. Oh, let it go. That's the new song. Come on. There are, of course, an ambush. There is an ambush by that guy. And there will be 2 more of those we have to fight, and then we'll be done with them. I feel like the hardest part of the Duke's Archives, this guy and the Irithil Outrider, of course, he's pretty difficult as well. You see the fire. The whole angel motif is really strong here, with both the gargoyles here and also... Oh my god, forgot the move there at the end. Come here. Oh, it's dripping lava. Didn't realize that before. Yes, these guys have wings. The pilgrim butterflies have wings. And also the knights, the angel knights that we found, the fat ones, they also have angel motifs. Barricaded door there. And more of those butterflies. Wish you could see one close up. You can see those. Huge long legs they have. Huh. The gargoyles here as well look like angels, and we saw the kind of Framp looking creature as well, also looked like an angel. Framp being the serpent from the first game. Let's try to pull this one at a time. There are 2 of them, so let's try to get this guy here first. Because fighting 2 of them at a time is kind of difficult, so I want to be careful here not to get knocked over as well. Oh, he fell down! What do you know? What do you know? Okay. I gotta show you guys an interesting thing though. So, oh, yeah, we're gonna check it when we get to the other side here. Come on, second gargoyle. There he is. Hello. Oh, too slow, Mr. Gargoyle. Too slow, Mr. Gargoyle. Man, I'm in the one. Feeling really good today. How are you guys doing? I woke up and had like a sleep in. I just had my summer vacation starting, and I have been resting up since the last recording marathon I did for the rest of these episodes. Come on. And man, I was tired yesterday, but now I'm in good mood. So there we go, that's the gargoyles. And now I want to show you guys a really interesting thing. So you want to be on this roof here, and you want to take a look at this area down there. Okay. Take a look at this area. You can see some mountains, and you can see this pillar tower of sorts. And you see the high wall and the ocean down there. And there should be some buildings down by that ledge beneath those butterflies. There should be something, right? Should be something down there. If you remember back to episode 1, where we looked up at Lothric Castle from below, or from behind. Oh. Let's try to get the view here. You remember that Firelink Shrine was behind here, right? There was a huge abyss down. There was no ocean, there was just clouds, right? Down below into the mountains, and we saw Firelink Shrine right next to Lothric Castle. That's what we did, right? So, strange that it is gone now. Raw. Where is Firelink Shrine? Can't see it from here either, can you? Nope. Nothing. Only those clouds. The heavenly clouds. This might explain why these... Well, yeah, let's not talk about the eclipsed sun yet, because that's a whole different thing in itself. You can see the sun right there. Really similar to the... Where is it? Where's the dark sign? Is it not? It's not one of those. It's the dark sign. Come on. There it is. The dark sign. Sign of an accursed undead. The dark sign returns its bearer to the last bonfire rested at, or the bonfire of Firelink Shrine. Carriers of the dark sign are reborn after death and eventually lose their minds, turning hollow, and so it is they are driven from their homelands. Driven from their homelands. We can go in here, that's where we are going. I think there is something over here. Nope, I was wrong. Oops. Yeah, as you can see, no firelink shrine at the behind here. Nothing. Nothing at all. As you can see now, we are just above where we fought those guys below. That's where we came up with the staircase. And here we find an undead bone shard and a dude who is reading a book with this candle wax on his head. So he probably wasn't able to read the book through that wax, but oh well. Here's the shortcut, so we no longer need to go through all that rooftop business with the other dudes. Let's dip our head into the wax. There is yet another place here that we have to do before we go out there. And that is, well, first of all, there are a thrall ambush we have to deal with. Come on. He backstepped, in fact. Now this place here really reminds me of Cathedral of the Deep. Especially because of that guy, but more especially because of these guys that look like the Cathedral Knights a lot. Similar to those guys. They are fairly strong though, these guys. Come on. Oh, he's blessing his weapon with crystal, in fact. The ones further down, they used another... Oh, that was pretty long range for that weapon. Ah, come on. Oh my god, I thought he threw me off the ledge there. He does have some sort of lightning effect on the weapon. Come on, let's heal up. I think I might have to heal myself after this one. Come on. Let's get a backstab. Thought I could get a backstab, but I was mistaken. Yeah, so these red-eyed knights, they are fairly tough, man. So strong. Oh my god. Got him. Could have done with some parries though, but yeah. Titanite chunks, more of those. We got so many of those now. Here we see some more of these gargoyles. Looks like a king with wings. Disturbing. But yeah, nothing special over here. Yeah, unfortunately. How many souls do we have now? 64,000. I kind of want to go back and get those, but there is something we can do instead that might work out for us. So through here we see some really interesting motifs here as well. We see a king praying, or some statue praying towards the wall, and there has been this, looks like it's almost been blown towards him. This wax towards this praying thing been thrown to him. It's blown away by the wind somehow, maybe. We also see the king and the scholar, and we see some more of these Fremt statues. Arr! That's how I envision his voice. Yeah. So here is like a PvP panorama, drama bash against these couple of guys. There's one archer dude with katana, and there's this guy with the axe, and then there's the sorcerer. So you can actually pull two of these at a time. I think you can also pull one of them. So, yeah. Katana dude is really, really amazing. Look at those. He's just floating in the air. Oh, didn't expect that one to be... I guess we pulled all of them. I guess he just was kind of slow with the approach. This dude really looks a lot like Blackhand Gotthard. What? Oh my god! What are you doing? What am I doing? Let's pull him back here. Oh, he hit the wall. That's nice for us. Soul Spear through the wall. Oh my god. If we die here, we'll just go back up to the shortcut, so it's no big deal. Come here. Yeah, that'll show us. This dude is really defensive. Come on, man. Come on. Pretty quick with his putting his moves back up. This dude, though, not as good. He does have an Estus Flask, though. Oh my god! Double attacks. And he can bleed me. I should probably regain some of my Estus Flask, to be honest. If I can get them one at a time, that would be nice. And not get hit by those sorceries. You know, I think I want to go back to the... Come on. I think we should go and use one of those... Where are they? Bone shards. There we go. and get rested up and leveled up a bit as well. Missed me! That was annoying, sorry guys. Yeah, we got enough for a level at least. Maybe 2. No, not for 2, but we can use one of those, these bad boys. Let's use 2 of them. I want to use all of them eventually, so we can get tons of levels, but for now this will do. I want to get to about 30 decks, 30 or 40 decks first, and then we are going to make the weapon a sharp weapon. And then we can go for a quality build afterwards. I think that's a good idea. So yeah, but that's it for this episode, guys. In the next one, we'll continue off fighting against the Black Hand dudes, and we'll see the end of the Grand Archives come to a close. I've been Crudeless, and you have been fantastic. See you guys next time.